Welcome back, everyone, to Times. I appreciate you. Thank you for still sticking around, coming back to this channel every single time, and I'm glad to have you back. All right. So in Nigeria, of course, there is the removal of fuel subsidy. People are still trying to cope with that. There is the scarcity of food and in the market, and even when you see it, it's still very expensive, and also the exchange rate naira to dollar is very high, and recently it has caused a lot of quote and unquote famine, if there's anything like that, in the lives of people, like scarcity of food. A lot of people are eating from hand to mouth. They are trying to get something from one point to another, just to get into their mouth. Now, before I play for you a video where in Minna, Niger State, some youth and women came out and they barricaded the road. They blocked the road, major road in Minna. That's the state capital, Niger. There are no government officials. Now, when they were asked why are they doing that, they said they have been crying, they have been talking, and the government is not coming to their aid. And recently they have decided to block the road so that when nobody goes to work, and when the government officials are trying to use the road, they realize that, oh, the road is blocked. They will know what to do and they will come to their aid. Now, let me play for you the video before I give you the comment I have to say about it. Yeah, okay, all right. Now you could see the crowd. You could see even military people in that place, right? The police people and some soldier people were there. Even the DSS people, a lot of military struck people were there. Personnel were there. Now that goes to tell you, you could see the crowd. It's not a protest of saying it's just few people. You could see the crowd from women, from children. Now a lot of people have been saying, oh, with time, everything is going to get better. Let's give it time. It's just 8 months to the new administration. But the point is this: people are struggling to eat. Like, somebody don't have food to get to his mouth. Like, I am going out in the morning as a man, okay, and I'm coming back with nothing. It's not like a lazy person. It's somebody that's working hard and putting himself out there on the line. So the person has to go out and intentionally just block. The people just have to go and intentionally block the road. The police were trying to control the crowd, but you will still in the video, if you just finished watching, you notice that they were trying to talk. They're trying to air out their opinion. Now you ask yourself, why are they doing this? The truth is, they have been talking. A lot of people have been talking and they have been making out their opinions. So they decided to go on action. Now, sorry to say, this something that happened in 2020. A popular protest, NSAS, where people came out and they were advocating. Now, NSAS was not just a protest that was about ending SARS. Though ending SARS was the picture at the front, but the major thing, there were many other lists of what we want the government to do. Of course, I don't need to tell you how NSAS ended. If you're in Nigeria, you should have, of course, known that ended brutally, and the whole thing just went down the drain. So these women came out. Thank God, this is not just youth now. These are women and youth who are coming out to say, oh, the suffering is too much. The pain is too much. So we all have to go out and protest to tell our government, we need this to be done. We need this to be done. You cannot tell us you are working and we are not seeing it. People are dying of hunger. So some people even get 1 square meal per day is a problem. And we are telling them to just calm down and let them just go. Just in Kaduna State, a young student was killed because of after the re-election that happened in Rigachukun local government in Zaria, Kaduna State. That's because people want power and they are protesting to get this power. Why they don't even know what to do with it? Like from the words of PLO Lumumba, who said again, I keep quoting, he said the people in power, the problem with Africa is that the people in power have no ideas and the people with ideas have no power to implement it. So somehow, we are having leaders who, quote and unquote, are there, but they don't know what to do to salvage the problems of the country. They know there is a problem. They are aware there are problems. They are aware, oh, the country isn't going well. But the way to analyze and cure the problem is what they don't know. I can assure you that most of our leaders, they don't have the right strategy, the know-how, the how on how to tackle the problems of Nigeria. I know it's a sad truth that most of them will not accept, but it is true. It is very true. Let me tell you something. Let me give you an example. A father who comes to his house and notices that his 2 children are sick, his wife, is sick. That man will do anything. All right, we do anything to get whatever they need, the kind of drug, the kind of treatment they need, if he has the provision to. So if the man have the provision and he's seen his children dying and they are in sickness, in pains, whatever that man is doing, because don't forget, I say you have the provision. The same thing with Nigeria. There's a provision for Nigerian in our political sector. There's a provision for us to actually be good. But because of the kind of leaders we have, there is no an idea on the strategy. Trust me, they know. Our leaders know that, oh, Nigeria have a problem. There's insecurity. There is a problem. A former minister was saying this, not a minister, a director in the DSS was saying this. He said that he was one of those people who were discouraging me from saying, don't pay ransom to kidnappers. It's wrong. When you don't pay ransom, they will stop kidnapping. Or he said until he was kidnapped himself. And he said what he saw under the den of the kidnappers was terrible. They have to pay ransom to rescue him. A former director of the DSS, Department of the State Security Service. A former director, do you know what that means? Now, these are women who are tired. These are youth who are struggling. People who possibly are graduates of our institutions. And they can barely feed. What will they do? They have to block the road. See, it's high time we wake up calculatively and think and know what to do to salvage this country from this drain. A popular man of God in Nigeria just said we have to pray hard. Now, because we have come to a point where it's not whether you like, it's not whether you believe, it's not whether you think, it's not whether you agree. This is a reality facing everybody. What these people are asking now, there's insecurity in Nigeria, but amidst the insecurity, they're saying let there be provision for us to eat first, so that before whatever insecurity is coming, hunger will not kill me and my children at home. So in spite of the scope in Nigeria, I used to give this analogy every single time I have the opportunity. We have to talk about Nigerian. Listen, it's like somebody who is in a chemist. For example, you walk into a pharmaceutical shop and you know that you're having a headache. Of course, there is different kind of antibiotics that can actually cure that headache. But in reality, you don't know where to get it. That is the problem. A lot of times, people are now in struggles, doing all kinds of a thing. Insecurity is now on the increase because people are struggling to look for a way to eat. I know we are not trying to endorse or say anything that is bad, but in reality, everybody is trying to do anything to survive. So please, among other things, please drop your comment in the comment section, your opinion in the comment section, and share this video to get to the right authorities.